डाले हैं ना दीप, आप पे सिर्फ लोड आता होगा, आपको सिर्फ याद करना होता है। हेलो आराध्या बेटा।
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
गुड आफ्टरनून बेटा। आपको कितना मजा आ रहा है स्टोरी सुनने में आराध्या? हालांकि आप स्टोरी पहले सुन चुकी हैं, तो आप बोर हो रही हैं, एंजॉय कर रही हैं मेरे एक्सप्लेनेशन को बीच बीच में?
नो सर, एंजॉयड।
Oh, good. Okay, you are enjoying it. Okay. So let's carry on. Let other people join. Aryan is here. See, Aryan is on time today. Okay, he's not late. 3:07. Okay, I just messaged, come join, and he's here. Okay, and I think everybody is enjoying the story very much. So what is going to happen? Aryan, you're interested in the story, Aryan?
Yes, I watched the story on YouTube.
You watch the story on YouTube. Everybody will do that. मुझे पता है, but you know what? मेरा पर्पस सिर्फ स्टोरी नहीं बताना है, मेरा पर्पस है क्या होता है लाइन बाय लाइन, और उससे क्या होगा, आपकी समझ बनेगी इंग्लिश की। मकसद सिर्फ स्टोरी सुनाना नहीं है, ये स्टोरी इन डेप्थ है। मतलब आपने स्टोरी सुन ली होगी थोड़ी देर में, राइट बेटा? 5, 10, 15 मिनट में ये स्टोरी खूब दिन चलेगी। क्यों? क्योंकि एक एक लाइन बीच बीच में हम लोग समझेंगे, क्या बोला, कैसे बोला, वर्ड्स के अरेंजमेंट पे ध्यान देंगे, और हमें इंग्लिश बोलना आएगा इसी तरीके से। अच्छा बेटा, आप लोग बताओ मुझे, अगर कोई इंग्लैंड में पैदा होता है तो वो इंग्लिश बोलना सीखता है कि हिंदी?
इंग्लिश।
इंग्लिश।
ऐसा क्यों बेटा? हम लोग यहाँ पैदा होते तुम लोग हिंदी क्यों बोलते हैं, वहां इंग्लिश क्यों बोलते हैं?
क्योंकि कल्चर।
सुनो बेटा, मान लो एक अंग्रेज महिला किसी हिंदुस्तानी मैन से शादी करे, ओके, बिहारी इंसान से शादी करे, और यहाँ के रहे बिहार में, ओके, और उसके बच्चे हों, तो वो बच्चा इंग्लिश ऐसे बोलेगा कि नहीं अंग्रेजों की तरह?
यस सर।
कैसे?
अगर वो अपनी माँ के साथ रहेगा तो वो इंग्लिश हिंदी बोलेगा। अगर वो अपने,
देखो बेटा,
वो दोनों लैंग्वेज सीखेगा।
हाँ बेटा, सुनो क्या होता है, कैसे सीखते हैं। when we are born, we know no language, okay, but when we come into this world, then we start hearing some words, around us, mother, father, other people. Aryan, come on Aryan. Okay, so the kids, they hear the sounds around, and especially the sounds coming from the mother's mouth, okay, because the mother is always with the child, with the baby. So if the mother speaks English, then that baby will grow up speaking English, all right? And if the mother doesn't speak in English, the baby will not speak English. That's the reason that when a child is born in a family of uneducated people, then the child speaks in an uneducated way. And a child born in an educated family speaks an educated language, like educated people. Because your exposure will teach you, the exposure that you have, the kind of words you hear, you start saying those words. So that's the reason why I'm playing this audio, this story, because these story words will impact your speaking as well. And one more thing, because you guys understand the story, what's going on here, it will be easier for you, अभी तक जो मैंने वो स्टोरी क्यों छोड़ दी, अदीब वाली स्टोरी क्यों छोड़ दी? बिकॉज दैट स्टोरी हैड सो मेनी वर्ड्स जिसको आप अभी फील करने की जगह पे नहीं हो, और वो नेचुरल कॉन्टेक्स्ट में नहीं आया है।
गुड आफ्टरनून सर।
गुड आफ्टरनून। एक बात और बोलता हूँ, ठीक है? लेट मी एड वन मोर थिंग। अगर एक बच्चे को उसकी माँ इंग्लिश में बचपन से बात करती है तो बच्चा इंग्लिश बोलना शुरू कर देता है 1 साल 2 साल की उम्र में, ओके। लेकिन अगर उसकी माँ के जगह टीवी पे पॉलिटिशियंस की इंग्लिश सुनाए ना हम लोग उसको, मान लो एक बच्चा है और जैसे ही पैदा हुआ ना, उसके घर में, उसके रूम में ना टीवी पे चला दे, जो पॉलिटिशियंस होते हैं ना इंग्लैंड के, अमेरिका के, जो उनकी बातचीत होती है उसको प्ले कर दे, न्यूज चैनल प्ले कर दे इंग्लिश में 24 घंटा, ठीक है? तब पर भी बच्चा एक भी वर्ड इंग्लिश का नहीं बोलेगा, पता है? 24 घंटे उसको न्यूज चैनल सुनाएंगे ना, तब पर भी वो एक वर्ड भी इंग्लिश का नहीं बोलेगा। बड़े होकर के 1 साल 2 साल 3 4 साल में कुछ नहीं बोलेगा, वो सारा बेकार होगा। लेकिन जब माँ बात करती है ना उससे, तो 24 घंटे नहीं करती, 24 घंटे में 8 घंटे सोती भी है, राइट। और उसके बाद भी वो बच्चा माँ की भाषा बोलना सीख जाएगा। इसमें फर्क क्या है बेटा, दोनों सुनने में, माँ की आवाज सुनने में और टीवी पर जो बोला जा रहा है उसको सुनने में क्या फर्क है? क्यों ऐसा होगा?
टेलीविजन पे हम लोग को समझाया नहीं जाता है ढंग से।
और माँ जो बात करती है
वो हम लोग को समझा समझा के बताती है,
हाँ
एक वर्ड का मीनिंग बताती है।
मीनिंग नहीं बताते हैं।
नो
मम्मी
सर।
जो बात करती है ना, उससे रिश्ता बनता है उस शब्द के साथ। वो हाथ में लेके बोलती है, यू वांट दूध, यू वांट मिल्क, मिल्क बॉटल, ऐसे करके इंग्लिश में बोलेगी ना, तो वो
माँ बोलती है तो आ जाता समझ की क्या बोल रही है।
हाँ, वो एक्शन जो हो रहा था ना उसके आसपास, तो उसकी वजह से आप वो समझते हो। और इसलिए मम्मी थोड़े दिन बात करती है, थोड़ा समय बात करती है, लेकिन आप मम्मी की भाषा सीख जाओगे। लेकिन अगर वही भाषा मम्मी के जगह टीवी पर से सुनवाया जाए तो आप नहीं सुनोगे, नहीं समझोगे, ठीक है? वैसा असर नहीं होगा आप पे। तो ये स्टोरी मैंने इसीलिए चुना, बिकॉज दिस स्टोरी डज दैट जॉब, द मदर्स जॉब, ये स्टोरी वो काम कर रहा है। और इसके साथ साथ मैं भी हूं ना, तो स्टोरी मैं नहीं सुनाता सिर्फ, आफ्टर आई प्ले द लाइन इन द ऑडियो, आई explain that, I talk about it, I do something more, and that will help you understand that language better. So with these words, I think we should start. What do you think?
Yes, sir.
Okay, everybody.
यस सर।
Okay. Just a second, Chalke. So far, what do you think? Is the beast very bad or the beast is not very bad? What's your opinion after
The
yesterday's class?
beast is not very bad.
Okay.
नॉट
Uh,
वेरी बैड।
Beast has a reason to be angry with the man, with the merchant. He has a good
Because,
reason.
because he was cursed. Cursed
Yes.
with
Arya, no. We don't care about what you know from that story that you have listened. My point is what we have listened yesterday. On that basis, we have to decide whether the beast is bad or not bad. Because the
Yes, sir.
beast had no reason, beast had a good reason to be angry with the merchant. The beast gave him good food to eat, a good bed to sleep in. He gave him good clothes, right? And what did he see? That the merchant plucked the flower. But the beast should understand that when a man gets these things, he feels that he can have a flower as well. Okay, that's the problem. The beast is here a little bit illogical. If he is ready to give food, if he's ready to give, clothes, if he's ready to give a good bed to sleep, then why can't he allow him to pick a flower? What's wrong with that? Picking a flower is bad. We should not pick flowers from the garden. We understand. But then he plucked one flower for his daughter, right? Sometimes we can pick a flower. It's not like that. So let's find out. He gives him 3 months. He says, come back in 3 months. You can live for 3 more months. And of course, the merchant will take this, condition. He will accept it. Hello, Aryan, where have you been?
Sir, I am out of Delhi.
Where are you?
Sir, in Shamli.
And who lives there?
Sir, my father lives there.
Okay, so you are with your papa right now.
Yes.
I see.
Wear nice clothes, says Hortensia. And we haven't got any friends. Look at she's a year later. Clothes. Hortensia
What do you want?
said on it.
Bad news.
On the way home, he crosses a big forest. It is snowing and windy. He is lost,
Where am I?
he thinks.
Where can I go? I'm very cold and tired.
He hears some wolves and he is afraid. Suddenly, he sees a big castle in the forest, and there are lights in the windows,
Oh, good.
he thinks.
Perhaps the people in the castle can help me.
He takes his horse to the stable near the castle. He knocks on the big door of the castle, but no one answers. He waits outside the door. Then he opens the door and goes inside. He sees a big hall with a fireplace. There is a long table with a lot of food on it. He is cold and sits near the fireplace.
How strange.
He thinks.
There's no one here.
He is hungry and sits down at the table and starts to eat. Then he is sleepy. He finds a warm, comfortable bed and falls asleep. The next morning, he finds some new clothes near his bed.
How nice. New clothes.
He thinks.
A kind person lives in this castle.
He looks out of the window and is surprised.
It's not snowing, and it's a beautiful day.
He thinks.
And there are flowers in the garden.
He gets dressed and goes to the hall. There are biscuits, chocolate and milk on the long table. He sits down and says,
Thank you for this lovely breakfast.
He looks round but sees no one. He eats and decides to go home. He goes to the stable and gets his horse. In the garden he sees some roses.
Beauty wants a rose.
He thinks. He takes a lovely one. Suddenly he hears a terrible noise. He turns round and sees an ugly monster. Chapter 3. The Beast.
You're a bad man.
Cries the beast angrily.
You come to my castle and I save your life. You eat here and you sleep here. And then you take one of my beautiful roses. For this, you must die.
Beauty's father starts to cry.
Oh, sir, I'm sorry. You're very kind. Please don't be angry with me. This rose is for one of my daughters.
My name is not Sir. It is Beast. Please call me by my name. You talk about your daughters. Then one of your daughters must die in your place.
Oh, no.
Says Beauty's father.
They're young, and they don't want to die.
Then you must come back here and die.
Says the beast.
I can wait 3 months. Do you agree to come back?
Do you agree to come back? The monster asks. I think the merchant will say yes, right?
Yes, sir.
Beauty's father agrees
Yes,
to
sir.
come back.
Yes, Beauty's father agrees to come back. He agrees to come back. He says, yes, I will come back in 3 months.
My daughters must not die.
My daughters must not die, he thinks. How can a father let his daughters die for his mistake, right?
Yes, sir.
He's a good father. It's not acceptable to him that his daughters will die.
He thinks.
I want to go home and see my children for the last time.
So he agrees because he thinks that at least he will get to see his children the last time, you know. It's a very emotional moment, right, for the father here, because he knows he is going to die. The beast will kill him, but he has no choice. He just wants to meet his daughters, his children for the last time. Very emotional moment.
Before Beauty's father leaves the castle, The beast talks to him.
So Beauty's father is ready to leave the castle. But before that, the beast says something to him. It talks to him. What does he say?
I'm not bad.
Says the beast.
I'm not bad, says the beast. Okay, he says, I'm not bad.
Go back to your bedroom.
Go back to your bedroom. Wow, this is strange. He says, go back to your bedroom.
There is a big chest there.
There is a big chest there. Chest means, beta?
Cupboard type.
Oh, yes, that's right. There you go. Take a look at a chest. This is a chest. This
Sir,
is
it is a
human
wooden-
chest, body chest, and then chest
Sir, it is
here.
a wooden-
These are chests, okay?
Sir, it is a wooden box with a lock.
Yeah. It doesn't have to be a wooden box all the time, but it can be made of other things as well. But yes, it is a box, okay, with a lock. In Hindi, we call it a tijori. We call it a tijori, right? It can be made of metal as well.
Locker.
Yeah, okay. Typically made of wood, okay, used for storage of transport and oak chest, okay. Okay, chest.
Fill it with everything you want, and it is yours.
Fill it with everything you want, and it is yours. There is a big chest there, fill it with everything you want, and it is yours.
Beauty's father fills the chest with a lot of gold.
Yes, he fills the chest with a lot of gold because he knows he's going to die. Okay, so why does he fill the chest with a lot of gold? Because he is thinking about his children, right? He thinks that maybe this gold will be of good use for the children. The children can do something with this gold. So he fills the chest with a lot of gold.
Then he gets on his horse and goes home.
He gets on his horse and goes home. He gets on his horse and goes home.
When he is at home, he gives the rose to Beauty.
When he's at home, he gives the rose to Beauty. Remember the rose that he has brought? He gives the rose to Beauty.
Take this rose, Beauty.
He says sadly.
Yeah, he will be sad. Take this rose, Beauty.
Let me tell you about my terrible adventure.
Let me tell you about my terrible adventure. What is adventure, beta? Let me tell you about my terrible adventure. This experience that happened with him, that was an adventure. Adventure is a safe experience or risky experience? An adventure?
Risky.
Risky experience, right? So he says, let me tell you about my terrible adventure. Terrible is a bad or adventure or good adventure? Terrible adventure?
Bad.
Yeah. He says, let me tell you about my terrible adventure.
He tells his children about the empty ship in the port.
He tells his children about the empty ship in the port. Yeah, he tells his children that when I went there, I found my ship, but it was empty. The goods were missing.
The castle in the forest and the beast.
And he describes how he got stuck in the forest, and it was snowing and it was very cold, and he lost his way. And then he suddenly saw a castle and he entered, and then everything happened there, and the beast.
Rosalind and Hortensia are angry with Beauty.
Rosalind and Hortensia are naturally angry with Beauty. They have found an excuse, right, to blame Beauty. Beauty, because of you, Father got in trouble because you wanted a rose. That's why Father plucked that rose. He picked that rose. You are responsible, right, for this situation. They
Yes.
got angry. Yeah, they got a chance to criticize her, right? They got an opportunity to criticize her, an excuse to be rude to her.
Beauty. They say,
Father must die because you like roses.
Beauty!
Father must die because you like roses. If you didn't want a rose, then father would not be in this situation.
No,
says Beauty.
father is not going to die.
Father is not going to die. Father is not going to die. I will do something.
I'm going to the beast's castle.
I'm going to the beast's castle. Father is not going to die because it was a rose I wanted. He picked the rose for me, so I'm going to the beast's castle. Beauty is ready to sacrifice herself, her life.
No, dear sister.
Say her three brothers.
No, dear sister, the brothers love her, okay? They say, no,
We're going to his castle and we're going to kill him.
we are going to his castle and we are going to kill him. That was a very natural reaction from the brothers. Any brother would typically say the same thing, that no, sister, you don't need to go and die. We will go and kill that beast.
No, that's not possible.
Because the father has seen the beast. He knows how strong the beast is.
Says their father.
The beast is very big and strong. I'm old. I must go and die.
Because I'm old, I have lived my life. You guys are young. You are yet to live your life. Aryan, please don't move your mobile. Put it away.
But Beauty does not agree.
Beauty does not agree. She says, no, I don't agree. I will not let Papa go. Father, I will not let you go. You will not go.
She decides to go to the beast's castle.
She decides to go to the beast's castle. She says, only I will go. She decides to go to the beast's castle.
No, father,
She says,
you must not go. I want to go.
You must not go. No, I want to go.
Never, my dear Beauty.
says her
This kind of situation can create a fight in the family, right? Because nobody will let the other die. They will all say, I will die, I will go, because they love each other, right? So the father says, no, my dear Beauty, never. You can't go and die.
father,
I'm not afraid.
says Beauty.
You must live and look after my brothers and sisters. They need you.
Beauty convinces the dad. She says, Papa, you must live and look after my sisters, my brothers. They need you. You are the guardian. You are the father. If I die, it means not a big deal, but you die, then who will look after us? So please, you live, okay? You stay here.
Beauty's father thinks for a moment.
He thinks for a moment. Okay, he thinks for a moment.
Then he says sadly,
All right, Beauty. You can go.
Wow. That's not very easy. The father finally says, all right, Beauty, you can go. Do you think many fathers will agree
No,
to
sir.
send his daughter? I don't think so.
No,
No matter how hard a daughter tries, the father will not. Maybe they will decide, let's run away together from here. Together, no, the beast will never find us.
Beauty's brothers are very sad, but Hortensia and Rosalind are not.
Naturally, the brothers are sad, but the two sisters, because they don't like, Beauty, Hortensia and Rosalind, they are not sad. They are happy actually inside. That, okay, this girl is going.
The next morning, Beauty and her father go to the beast's castle.
The next morning, Beauty and her father go to the beast's castle. They go to the beast's castle.
Inside the castle, they see a long table with a lot of good food on it.
Again, they see the same long table with lots of food on it.
Beauty and her father are not hungry, but they sit down and eat.
They're not hungry. Okay, this time they're not hungry, but they still sit down at the table and eat.
Suddenly, they hear a loud noise.
And the beast has arrived with a loud noise. Suddenly they hear a loud noise. What's that terrible noise?
What's that terrible noise?
What's that terrible noise? Asks Beauty. What's that terrible noise, Papa? What's that terrible noise? What does she say? What's that terrible noise?
Beast asks Beauty,
The beast is coming.
Beast is coming. Yes.
says her father. Beauty sees the beast's ugly face and she is terrified.
Okay. Beauty sees the beast's ugly face and she's terrified. Ugly face. The beast's ugly face. She's terrified. She's terrified means she's very, very, very scared, right? She's terrified.
Oh, this beast is really terrible.
She thinks.
Oh, this beast is really terrible. She thinks inside.
The beast looks at her and says,
The beast looks at her and says, "You are a brave girl.
You're a brave girl.
You're a brave girl. Okay. Because you dared to come here with your dad."
I'm very sorry about the rose from your garden.
She says, "I'm very sorry about the rose from your garden. I'm very sorry that my father picked that rose from your garden. I'm really sorry."
says Beauty quietly.
She says quietly, "I'm sorry about that rose."
The beast looks at Beauty's father and says,
You must go away tomorrow.
He looks at her father, Beauty's father, and says, "You must
Tell
go
Andrew.
away tomorrow. You must go away tomorrow. Leave your daughter here and go. Go away tomorrow.
And don't come back. Do you understand?
And don't come back. Do you understand?"
Beauty's father looks at the beast and then at his daughter.
He looks at the beast, then he looks at his daughter, and he says,
Oh, Beauty,
He says,
please go home.
"Oh, Beauty, please go home. Let me die here. Let me stay here. Don't kill yourself.
Let me stay here.
Let me stay here. You go home, please." Last moment, the father, he doesn't want to lose his daughter. You can understand how hard it is going to be. Beauty is his favorite daughter, right? And he
Yes,
knows that if Beauty stays here, she's going to die. How can a father accept that his favorite daughter, let alone, he doesn't want to see any of his children dying, let alone his favorite child, right?
No, father.
says Beauty.
We must be brave.
No, father, we must be brave in this moment. We cannot be weak, okay?
We're
No,
both
the-
tired. Let's go and sleep now.
Let's go and sleep now. We are both tired. Let's go and sleep now. Let's go and sleep now. Like Aryan is sleeping, okay? Adib is sleeping. No.
No, I am not sleeping.
Morning, you can go home to my brothers and sisters.
Tomorrow morning, you can go home to my brothers and sisters.
Go and sleep now. Tomorrow morning, you can go home to my brothers and sisters.
Tomorrow morning, you can go home to my brothers and sisters, and I'm going to stay here.
That night, Beauty has a dream.
Okay, that night, Beauty has a dream. Do you have a dream every night or some nights when you sleep?
Every night.
some night, some night, some night.
Okay. Do you have good dreams or bad dreams? Scary dreams?
Good,
Bad dreams.
Aryan has bad dreams.
good dream.
Do you never have bad dreams?
No,
Aradhya?
sir. Sometimes.
Sometimes,
No,
yeah.
sir. No,
I
sir.
sometimes
Never.
I sometimes have bad dreams, I see that people are taking me away, okay, forcefully. 3, 4 people are taking me away forcefully. And my family members are all there inside the house. And they are busy laughing, doing their things, watching TV. Nobody realizes that somebody is taking me away. Some people are taking me away. And I shout, I yell, save me, hello, mommy, Roop, Aditi. But the voice doesn't come out of my mouth. Okay, I try to shout, but I can't. My mouth, I open my mouth, but nothing comes out of my mouth in the dream. And I try to fight with them, but my hands move very slowly. I can't punch them. I want to punch them hard, but my hand goes like this.
Slow
So
motion. Slow
yeah,
motion.
yeah, I want to hit them hard, but my hand moves so slowly. That's why I can't beat them. I can't defeat them. And I feel very uncomfortable. And then I wake up. So I often have this dream, this bad dream. Okay. Anybody has the same dream? Adi, Raj, Ankush, anybody has the same dream?
I have this type of dream
Which dream, Aryan?
that somebody was kidnapping me, and my my members in my house are looking at me and not gonna do like but
Anything.
it was,
They're scared. They're scared. They do nothing. Oh, that's different.
and my sisters are eating popcorn.
While you are being kidnapped. Unbelievable. Is Aditi there in your dream as well, Arya?
Yes,
Oh, and she doesn't do anything. Huh?
both sisters are eating popcorn.
That's so silly. That's really silly. Okay. So, anyways, Beauty has a dream that night.
In her dream, a good fairy says,
You're a good girl, Beauty, and you've got a kind heart.
In her dream, a good fairy. Fairy, you understand? Pari, fairy, right? Pari. Okay, a good fairy says, you're a good girl, Beauty, and you've got a kind heart. You're a good girl and you've got a kind heart.
You want to save your father's life.
You want to save your father's life. You're sacrificing your life to save your father's life.
You're going to be very happy one day.
You're going to be very happy one day. So this fairy tells her that because you are making a sacrifice for your father, you're going to be very happy one day, Do you think in life, people who make sacrifices for others are usually happy children? Do you think
No.
those people who
No,
make
sir.
sacrifices are usually happy?
No, sir.
If you make sacrifices for the right kind of people, then you will be happy. But if you're making sacrifices for the wrong kind of people, then you may not be happy. There are some people who don't care about you. And if you make sacrifices for them, they will not value your sacrifice. Isn't it? There are people who just don't care about you. They don't care. They don't have any feelings for you. And
They are selfish.
Yeah, for them, you don't matter. They don't consider you their own family. They don't consider you their own people. So no matter what sacrifices you make for them, they will not value it. So you need to be wise. Sometimes in these stories, life seems black and white, good and bad, that's it. But sometimes real life is not black or white. Real life, things are gray, a little white, a little black. And you need to be careful to understand things. Young kids, I won't tell you that every person who makes sacrifices is always happy. You must have noticed that in your life as well. Sometimes people who make more sacrifices are usually unhappy because nobody values them. Everybody takes them for granted because they make sacrifices all the time. And this is also true that a lot of people feel that they make sacrifices for others, but nobody notices that they are making sacrifices. There are lots of people who will say this to you, that I'm unhappy in life because nobody appreciates my sacrifices. My own family do not appreciate my sacrifices. Here, at least in Beauty's case, everybody notices that Beauty is going to sacrifice her life for her father. But in real life, sometimes, because the situation is not as extreme as this one, sometimes we don't really realize when people make sacrifices for us. This becomes one of the reasons why people are very unhappy, because they think nobody appreciates them. Nobody appreciates their efforts.
Okay. Chapter 4.
So she's sleeping and she has a dream. In the dream, a fairy comes, a good fairy comes and says, you are a brave girl, you've got a kind heart. You are going to sacrificing your life for your father, you are going to be very happy one day. Now, chapter 4, what happens?
Life at the castle.
Hmm.
The next morning, Beauty's father leaves the castle.
Beauty's father leaves the castle. He goes away, right? He leaves the castle. How do you spell the verb leaves?
Leave.
Spelling?
Leave.
Very good.
Leaves.
Yes, that's right. Next morning, Beauty's father leaves the castle. He leaves the castle. He goes away.
He is crying.
Don't cry, father.
He's crying. Beauty's father is crying. Why is he crying?
Because he was hiding his daughter.
He's leaving his daughter in the beast's house, right? In the beast castle. So he thinks that he's not going to see his daughter again. He thinks he's not going to see his daughter again. He's sad.
Says Beauty.
Remember, I love you.
Don't cry, father. Beauty says, don't cry, father. Remember, I love you.
Goodbye, dear Beauty.
Says her father. Beauty is terrified.
Now Beauty is all by herself in the castle. Her dad is gone. Now she is all by herself, alone. And the beast.
The beast is going to eat me tonight.
She thinks.
The beast is going to eat me tonight, she thinks. She realizes that today is the last day of her life.
I want to enjoy my last day.
She wants to enjoy her last day. She says, I want to enjoy my last day. Okay.
I'm going to visit the garden of the castle.
She says, I'm going to visit the garden of the castle. The castle has a beautiful garden, right? The garden became the reason of all the problems, If only Beauty's father had not seen.
Pluck the flowers.
Yeah, if only she had not seen, if only he had not seen the garden, he would not have picked the flower, okay? But so she decides to go to visit the garden.
She goes to see the big garden and she is surprised.
She goes to see the big garden and she's surprised. She goes to see the big garden and she's surprised. Why is she surprised?
It is a beautiful garden with a lot of lovely flowers.
It is a beautiful garden with a lot of lovely flowers. A beautiful garden with a lot of lovely flowers. Do you guys have a garden in your house?
Yes, sir.
No.
In terrace.
On the roof?
Yes, I have.
On the roof, yes. Nowadays,
There is 42, 48 types of plants in my life.
wow, 42, 48 types of flowers.
28, 29 I have.
Wow, that's a lot of different variety. And other people, do you have a garden as well on the roof?
No, sir.
But you have a garden,
No,
right,
sir.
Adi? You have a garden.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, because Adi lives in a village, he has a garden. Adi, do you want to share photos of your garden with us in the group?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please take some photos and share. Aryan and Aradhya, you guys will also share photos of your garden.
Sir, थोड़ा दूर में.
Roof, not now, not now, not now, not now. Later. It's Sunday tomorrow. Okay. You can, when you go tomorrow, do you like spending time with the plants, with the flowers?
Yes, I like to spending time on my terrace.
Yeah, yeah. It's a good thing, you know. Gardening is a good hobby.
Yeah.
You learn to take care of plants.
Yes.
And maybe you learn how to plant a tree, how to plant a sapling. And Aryan. Okay. Aryan does somebody's voice. Whose voice do you do, Aryan? You mimic
I
who?
don't.
You mimic that guy, that character now? What was the name of the character, Aryan? That everybody likes?
Sinchan Nohala.
Sinchan. Yeah, Sinchan. Aryan,
Yes,
do you want to do Sinchan's voice?
What?
Do you want to do Sinchan's voice? Come on. Do you want to do his mimicry, Sinchan's voice? Come on. Want to do it, Aryan? Okay. Someday when he feels comfortable. Yes, Aryan, go ahead, do it. Do you want to do it?
Not coming again.
No, it's fine. Go on, try.
And my network connection is low, so I didn't hear you.
Okay, I'm asking you to try Sinchan's voice. You know, do Sinchan's voice for your classmates. Again.
क्या बोलना है?
Anything, just say मुझे बहुत मजा आ रहा है इस क्लास में इंग्लिश सीखते, like that, you know.
मुझे बहुत मजा आता है क्लास में इंग्लिश.
Okay, make a recording and then share with us. Okay.
Then she goes to see the big castle.
Okay, it is a beautiful garden with a lot of lovely flowers. Then she goes to see the big castle. Then she goes to see the big castle. She goes to see the big castle. The big castle.
She looks in all the rooms.
She looks in all the rooms.
On one door, she sees this sign, Beauty's Room.
Oh, on one of the doors, she sees a sign, Beauty's Room. The door has this sign, Beauty's Room.
Did I tell you?
She opens the door and sees a lovely room.
Wow, she opens the door and sees a lovely room.
वो सोची
Okay.
कि इतना अच्छा रूम सजा सकता है तो वो मान नहीं सकता है.
There is a nice bed and a mirror on the wall.
There is a nice bed and a
सजा हुआ
mirror
देखो.
on the wall. There is a nice bed and a mirror on the wall.
उस मिरर से वो अपने फादर से बात करेगी.
Okay, don't give us spoilers. Don't give us spoilers, Aryan. Don't give us spoilers. He's giving us spoilers. No. Beauty looks around and thinks.
There's a piano and a lot of books for me.
There is a piano and a lot of books for me. And you know, she plays the piano. So the beast knows that he plays the piano. Yeah, the beast knows. Yeah. And the beast knows that she loves books as well.
How strange.
How strange.
Perhaps the beast doesn't want to eat me tonight.
Ah, smart girl. Yeah. She says, perhaps the beast doesn't want to eat me tonight. Because if the beast wants to eat me tonight, what's the point of putting a piano and so many books? Right? It means he wants me to live. Yes, Pita.
Beast like him.
Right now we don't know. Right now we don't know. Right now we don't know. तुम लोगों ने स्टोरी सुन ली है इसलिए स्पॉइलर दिए जा रहे हो. This is the problem.
No, sir. आपके मतलब आपके पढ़ाने से आपके
अच्छा इस बात से इस बात से निकाल रहे हो. Yeah. Now I understand, Aradhya. You're saying that because the beast has been, prepared the room for Beauty, perhaps he likes her, right? Perhaps the beast likes
He
Beauty.
wanted
Other,
to kill Beauty, so why did he put piano, books,
yeah,
and a mirror?
exactly. Why would he put a piano?
It's a
Why would he put a
logical here.
mirror on the wall? Why would he decorate the room so beautifully? Why would he put a
It's
name,
logic.
Beauty's room? अगर
Yes.
मुझे if I put a room in my house for somebody, Aradhya's room, Aryan's room, or Adib's room, it means I like that person, right? That's why I'm doing it, not because I want to kill that person, obviously. So she's smart. She takes a book and starts to read it.
She takes a book and starts to read it.
Hmm.
Suddenly, she sees these words on the pages.
She sees these words on the pages. What words?
Welcome, Beauty. Don't be afraid. You're the queen here.
Welcome, Beauty. Don't be afraid. You are the queen here.
Tell me everything you want.
Wow. Tell me everything you want. You know, Beta, this theme, Beauty and the Beast theme, this is such a lovely theme. Everybody likes this story. Not only kids, everybody likes
movie on
this
this.
story. Not one film, Beta. There are a lot of films where the character of the... Okay, think about the film Ek Villain. Think about the film Ek Villain. Have you seen the film Ek Villain? In Ek Villain, the hero is actually a villain at first. Okay, he's a bad man. But then he falls in love with the girl, the heroine, and he changes into a good man. So this story is repeated in so many films, that there is a bad man and he comes in contact with a girl, he falls in love with a girl, and then he changes. So this is the same theme, the Beauty and the Beast, how Beauty can change the Beast. Okay, some people believe that this is actually possible, but a lot of people think that no, a beast never changes. You know, beast remains a beast. So depends how you think about it. Anyways, this beast is a beast only on the outside. He is not a beast on the inside. What do you think? Because a beast on the inside would never give good food to the merchant. He would not give him nice clothes. He got angry because he picked the flower. Okay.
Yes, sir.
He says, welcome, Beauty. Don't be afraid. Don't be afraid. How does he say that in Hindi? Darna, daro mat. In English, don't be afraid. You are the queen here. Tell me everything you want.
Queen here. Don't be afraid. You're the queen here. Tell me everything you want.
I only want to see my poor father,
Says Beauty.
I only want to see my poor father, says Beauty, because she's missing her dad, She's in this big house, but she's away from her father. So she says, I only want to see my father. That's all. I don't want anything else.
Suddenly, she sees her father in the mirror on the wall.
Oh, suddenly she sees her father in the mirror on the wall. Wow, that's a magical mirror.
Yes, a magical mirror.
Yeah, she sees her father in the mirror.
He talked to his father.
He is very sad. The father is very sad. Obviously, the father must be sad because he left his daughter in the beast castle,
She also sees her home and Hortensia and Rosalind.
She also sees her home and Hortensia and Rosalind. In the mirror, she can see everything. She is far away from her home, but she can see her home and everything in the mirror.
They are happy without Beauty.
They're happy without Beauty. They are happy without Beauty. The sisters are happy.
The beast is kind to me,
She thinks.
She realizes the beast is kind to me. He's doing nothing wrong. He's not harming me. He's not punishing me. He's not beating me. The beast is kind to me. He has given me a nice room, a piano, books, and now he has arranged for me to see my family, even though she's so far away, just like WhatsApp video call, isn't it? So the beast is kind to me.
Why am I afraid of him?
Why am I afraid of him? What is the need to be afraid of him? Why am I afraid of him? Aryan, you're not listening. You are being what you are, a kiddo. Why am I afraid of him? She's asking herself, why am I afraid of him?
At 12 o'clock, she has lunch.
Okay, at 12 o'clock, she has lunch.
After lunch, she goes to her room.
And after lunch, she goes to her room.
What a beautiful piano.
Thinks Beauty.
Yeah, if you like playing the guitar and if you see a beautiful guitar, you feel very happy. If you like batting and you see a good bat, you feel very happy. You know, she loves playing the piano and she sees that piano. She says, wow, what a beautiful piano. What does she say? What a beautiful piano.
I want to play it.
I want to play it.
She plays some wonderful music on the piano.
She plays some wonderful music on the piano.
Then she looks at all the books in her room.
Then she starts looking at all the books. Oh, this, oh, that, okay.
Some of them have got pictures and others have not.
Some of the books have got pictures and others have not got pictures. You like books with pictures or you like books with no pictures, guys?
Books with pictures.
You like books with pictures?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Adib?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ankush and Anshika? You guys like books with pictures?
Yes, sir.
Raj?
Yes, sir.
So I'm teaching a good group. All of you said yes. You know why? Because all of you are still kids. Because when you grow up, then you don't like books with pictures. You just like books without pictures. Like if you ask me, then I would say I like books without pictures because I don't care about pictures. I'm a grown-up man, you know. I paint my own pictures with my imagination in my mind. I like reading words. But I know you guys said you like books with pictures because you're small children. That's why.
She takes a book about flowers.
Aryan, sit down and focus, please. You are learning a language. And people learn a language when they listen carefully. She takes a book about flowers.
And looks at the pictures of different flowers.
And looks at the pictures of different flowers. Yeah, kids would love that.
Then she sees pictures of roses of all colors.
Then she sees pictures of roses of all colors. Because it is a book of flowers, okay? And that book about flowers, not book of, it is a book about flowers. And that's why.
Because Beauty likes flowers.
Yeah, she likes roses. Exactly, Aradhya.
Now I want to go to the garden and look at the lovely roses.
So after looking at the photos, she wants to see the real roses, lovely roses. She says, now I want to go to the garden and look at the lovely roses. So what happens in the garden, I will tell you on Monday. Okay, children? It is a lovely story. We're all enjoying it, I hope, right? You guys are enjoying it as well?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so let's meet on Monday and carry on with the rest of the story. Bye. Nice
Bye, sir.
weekend, children. Have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.
Bye.